Hello, my friends. It is Dawn Mars Ortiz here, and I do have a little bit of a cold today, so bear with me. I really wanted to show this neat little app to you that you can use. If you've ever had a day where you're hanging out on the internet and you just keep seeing all these like really cool articles that you want to share, but you don't want to overwhelm your newsfeed with all kinds of stuff that you know people aren't going to read, the best way to do it is to use this really neat app. It's called Buffer, and if you look up in the upper right hand side of my screen, you'll see this little tiny app right here, and that's the Buffer app installed. So when you come to bufferapp.com, this is totally free, by the way. It's totally free. I'll put a link. It's not an affiliate link. It's just like, hey, use it. It's just a cool tool. You're going to come to this page, and then I'm signed in with Facebook, but you can sign in with any one of these social media accounts. And then what you do once you're logged in is you can see you're going to click install in seconds if you're using Chrome. I believe that they have apps for most of the major browsers, but anyways, you install it. It goes up into the corner here if you're using Chrome. And then what happens is that it stays up there. So no matter where you go, the app is going to be there. And I'm going to show you in action how cool it is. So I've only got my Facebook hooked up to this because my Facebook automatically posts to Twitter, but you can also hook up Twitter and LinkedIn. So what I will show you here is, and here's a plug for the Solopreneur Hour. And the reason I'm plugging this show is because it was my friend Michael O'Neill, who is the host of the podcast, who showed me the Buffer app. And also I'm co-hosting with him a number of shows. We did show episode 2 and we just recorded episode 10. So I would love for you guys to come over here and download and share and let me know what you think. So that's the Solopreneur Hour, and you can find it at solopreneurhour.com or solohour.com. And then what you can do, if you find it awesome and helpful, is you can click the Buffer app that you've just installed, and it's going to pop up just like this. And you can either buffer it, and that's what I'm going to do. You can see that it just pops up like a normal sharing link, and you can switch the picture just by clicking on it. That chooses another picture, and you can click on Buffer, and it's just saying that it's going to trim my post because it looks like it's too long, and I'll say okay. And so it's added to my buffer. Now let me show you what that is. Over here you can see that today this post has been buffered, and what that means is that it's been scheduled to post, and I have it scheduled that every day, if you're looking at my Facebook page, every day at these times. So because it's past 9 a.m., it's going to post at 4:10 p.m. Now if I wanted to add a posting time, because that's kind of longer, I post more often than that, so I'm going to add a posting time, and I think 12, I'll put it at 12:04, so it looks a little bit less scheduled, a little bit less robotic. And you can always change your posting schedule for each day if you want to do that. You can delete them, or you can change the time of day when you're posting. So I think that that's going to be really helpful. I know there are a lot of apps out there that you have to pay for to make this magic happen, but this is completely free. Another really cool thing is you can check your analytics, so you can actually see how many people commented and liked your thing, so that you can get an idea of what people are enjoying, what content you're sharing that people like. So again, that is Buffer app. You can find it at bufferapp.com, and I'll have a link below the video. And the other thing I wanted to make sure that you know about is this solopreneurhour.com podcast. This is a brand new podcast. I think it's currently ranked it's in the top 5 of new and noteworthy podcasts on iTunes right now, so you can find it there. You can come to solohour.com. It's also at solopreneurhour.com, but it's all over iTunes right now because it's really moving up the ranks. I think it's in the top 10 of top business podcasts, so you'll be able to find it. It's the big yellow podcast, and I'm on episode 2 and 10, and I'll be on a lot more because I'll be co-hosting probably around once a week with Michael O'Neill, my good friend Michael O'Neill. So that's it, guys. Check out the Buffer app, grab it, it's free, you'll love it, and I will talk to you in the next video.